round for the CTs already, and from the T side as well. NiKo starts us up. Another headshot. He needs a fourth, and he'll get it. Oh my god! We are off to a hot start. The last one is MONESY, and they have just decapitated NaVi.
Blistering speed out of NiKo to get us started into this series that we've hyped up so much, already delivering right there in the pistol round. What is this from NiKo? He's just so precise. Nobody else you'd want in the world in this kind of position. All headshots, of course.
They don't have a lot of incentive to do anything apart from just stall this out, buy some time. That's a hell of a flashbang. They were coming through the smoke to try and beat it.
Oh.
Well, there is another player on the server that can match the kind of out.
There is this single player defending lower in NiKo. He's changed up his position from the previous round. And it looks like he'll make contact with s1mple, but oh no. What is this? s1mple with 3 in the round already. They'll be able to find a bomb plant. And G2, they're scrambling.
Now, he's very low on health, luckily for them, so this should come to an end eventually, just because he's, well, out in the open like you saw, couldn't really have the health to get any long fight in. Perfecto is still alive, and the bomb is planted in a very awkward position for the CT side. A nice couple of headshots through the window from Hunter will make sure that doesn't become a problem, but...
Yeah, just a couple pistol upgrades, and they were able to find so much damage. This sets them up beautifully into the first gun round, but those were 6
2
shots.
bullets.
Yeah. So swift. Does seem like NiKo wants to peek right over it. This could catch NaVi off guard.
I'm curious how this will play. Yeah, he's looking on top. He's got such a great view. A couple of quick kills. You could see you've got the little smoke icon, but I mean, NiKo definitely knew it was coming there.
NiKo still contesting, and now NaVi have a way to try to convert here.
He wasn't just hoping for the gift, he was manifesting it outside. NiKo walked into it. NPL trying to crouch under that one, but Hunter coming up with a double to seal the round. 15 seconds left, and WOXİC still holding on to that MP9. Surely upgraded now, but yeah, towards the vent instead. That's so quick. They were blowing out the windows in T-spawn and just threw it right away. NiKo's gonna get one, and the follow-up is just a good, educated guess to take down Bit, and Hunter is there to make sure that nobody's gonna make the dive down. So yeah, a bit of a roll of the dice in this one for NaVi, probably hoping that some of the early pressure towards Mini and Vent would have, you know, maybe created more chaos on the G2 side, but that's not the case right now. NiKo is locked in.
Such a high ranking by HLTV's top 20, but I think he's making a case for it here.
You know, in my mind, the way that I think about the world, and NaVi not exactly excited about this. I mean, there were some asterisks being put up at the beginning of it with NPL maybe not playing this map so much, and NaVi getting him into the fit at the moment. Good trade from s1mple though, and he's still fighting left and right. He knows there's one more downstairs, and Perfecto will finally be there to help out. Otherwise, that could have been a really tough spot. A minute and a 2-on-2. It's not a bad position for NaVi to be in. They have at least info about where MONESY is at the moment, and Hunter could be a little bit more elusive perhaps at this point in the game.
I think there was a footstep too. MONESY might have heard that. Might be keyed onto an angle, and Hunter taking down Perfecto leaves just s1mple. He has 1 kill to his name. He does know where MONESY is, and he's able to take him down. 35 seconds left. Retrieves the bomb. Hunter on 9 HP. This is a great opportunity for s1mple to win the 1v2.
Try and gamble it. If s1mple is looking, Hunter's probably already dead, but he's going to have maybe 1 shot at doing this. Walking straight out into the hole.
Oh. Well, Hunter wants to catch up. Double kill for him there. I love this about G2 and how they play Nuke, by the way. The way that even in a 5-on-4, they're willing to push the issue. It catches teams off guard so frequently. NPL finally finds his first. 30 seconds, though, and it might be too little too late for the rest of NaVi. But, oh, okay, a 2nd kill from NPL. That was looking pretty snappy. We're seeing the individual skill from the youngster, but it's going to be very tough to break whatever it is G2 are doing. All right, some utility out. A-Exec is there for NaVi, but only a single player out. But Bit, actually, able to chime in with 1. Pushing on forward. The angles are taken away from G2, and they're just stuck on that bomb site.
Yeah, it's a very awkward fight. I don't know how Bit lived through that. It looked like Hunter thought he was dead and almost gave up the spray, and then it just wasn't quite enough. Very weird round for NaVi to finally get a bomb plant, but whatever it takes, I suppose, at this point in time, they desperately need it. I just said they might not have a chance again, but if they win this one, I'll take it back. Electronic with a Tech 9 to drop TKS, and now there's a real shot at it. They just have to get through NiKo and MONESY, and already that's in full effect. s1mple's gonna get a headshot there. Oh. Quick shot, he jumps close, and s1mple there to meet him. Another clutch. Both the rounds they have so far is s1mple. But those lobby crunches are so lethal. And he gets, wow, he actually gets shut down. Anyway, Nico, he took the liberty, the space on the map to crawl onto the T roof, which in itself is a massive risk. And then he got the shot. Simple's going to be taking down MONESY and Hunter. Just his head showing here. Molotov maybe to try and buy some time. JKS getting in the taps on the outside. And another headshot here for the Australian player. 9-2. G2,
that's supposed to be a free kill for anyone that's waiting. Okay, doors open. MONESY, though, blinded. And WOXİC, okay, there's too much utility this time. NaVi, they tried for that A play once again, but they're still fighting back into this.
NaVi trying to see if they can put some pressure on the ramp. Good jump by. It's so nice to have someone you can bait into those kind of angles. And then JKS just couldn't follow the spray through the AKs there to follow it up. Nico goes down after the single kill. So one of the few rounds where he's stuck on the one. And now it's a 2-on-2. NaVi, I mean,
the timing, will it favor? Oh,
you don't know yet. This is a coin flip, but it looks like it's going to be WOXİC. Absolutely disgusting timing so far. He's going to be takedown Perfecto in 35 seconds. Good headshot, but Bit has no idea that Hunter is right there, and he still almost wins the fight. MONESY, you think a flash or anything like that would be enough? There's at least the trigger, but he can't catch him. And Nico, there's the trap. Bit was looking for it, but you're so busy trying to scale up a little bit of map control behind having forced that AWP back that he wasn't quite ready for the fight. Under a minute now, and MONESY's moved back with the AWP, and that's a shot he's not going to miss. 3 versus 5 to start the round with, and it's another one of these scenarios where if NaVi win this round, there's no more cash left on G2. They've been here before, and they weren't able to crush that economy, and now here we are again. It looks like G2 are going to get away with it one more time, and that'll be a huge part of the story for how this nuke map has played out so far. It's just the continuation of the economy game for G2.
The inability for NaVi to string together consecutive rounds, but they're still looking to attempt this one. The molly's there. NPL's trying to find the spam. It's him and Perfecto. They got to bring this one back. NPL, he's actually able to deal with MONESY, but there's just too many bodies on the bomb site. They actually are able to find those openers.
And working on that new lineup, so I'm not too concerned. MONESY with the opening again. This time it's simple, so heavy loss for NaVi to lose him early on in this 15th round. They are in so much trouble. Nico is nothing so far. What an absolutely classic performance. But they're doing it in, I mean, the yard of nuke at the moment. 3 versus 5, 50 seconds left. And MONESY, shallow peek coming up from Electronic, but because this kid on the other side is so lightning fast, it doesn't even matter. He's going to hit the shot anyway. Perfecto, the last one left. And only question is, how do you want to go down, Nico or MONESY? He'll pick Nico.
That positive reinforcement goes a long way.
It does. Just teach him, even if... Oh!
Keep it going, Nico.
Come on. Come on. Oh! He does one more time.
Yes!
Another headshot. You must be kidding. It's simple and Bit. He's just done it again.
Man, this guy, he wants the pistol crown. He's already smiling in the middle of the round.
Wipe that smile on your face. Oh, he's at 100. That's pure greed, but you have to... So stupid. Oh, no.
Okay, well, Bit wants a chance. Took a bite, but huge bite back. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. 13th round for G2. That is really not the start you were looking for NaVi. Again, we were prefacing it as such. If they have room to breathe, they could have brought this back. But at this point, it's hard to believe in that world, that timeline when Nico is playing at this level. You think that the halftime break would cool him off, but he stayed as hot as that. Where is NPL putting himself? And he is taking the same spot STY had. This is already a big challenge for him, though, as they are executing into his sight, and he is passing the first test. 2 kills with the FAMAS, but there are still G2 players trying to breach this bomb site. JKS finding 2 of his own, and Perfecto on top of the hut, able to close things out along with Bit.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah, you could see some pretty good instincts there. Good counter utility, too. Something to be happy about. Look forward to the future. Okay, Electronic. Great damage. And Nico, who's really just controlling all of outside in the previous half, won't have a chance this time.
There's a long history with Electronic and the smokes out in the yard here in a bunch of different... I was a little bit disappointed we didn't see any of it in the first half at all.
No.
But he has this walking through the smokes and yard history, and it's so sick to watch. So I hope we get that back. It's a good round for him. 3rd kill as he takes down JKS. A little bit of a boost over, but Perfecto pretty quick with the reactions, and he's going to be taking down MONESY. It's about to be 5 rounds for NaVi.
Yeah, we'll see if WOXIC's able to find anything, but no, not going to happen. There are already 3 players from NaVi. Especially in this kind of format, where it's this group stage, they might actually not want to go too deep into their playbook. They might actually want to hide strats, so they just kind of keep defaulting. I've seen teams that are up at this much just go for default, default, default, and then eventually someone just wins an individual fight. It turns into a second kill, and then they win the game. So, okay, it doesn't matter what pistol this guy's got, huh?
You got the one, which is mandatory.
Actually might play around this timing here. These smokes are landing, and he might just sneak right in. Oh, no! Okay. Second round now in a row that Electronic just finds that much damage.
So there's no element of surprise. Very safe way to take that jump as you kind of curve the... You sort of stop the arc of the jump a little bit, and you get down to the ground a little bit earlier. WOXIC and JKS both go down, and it's a flawless round out of NaVi. 14-7.
It's not looking good. Not finding any headway on these rounds. Reason I'm not too worried is because it's been off the back of Electronic spraying people through smoke twice.
And you have amnesia. They need to keep this up, NaVi. They've had a good run at the start of the second half. This is pretty impressive. They were almost getting pushed out of nuke, but one slip up, one mistake, and it could be done. Perfecto's not going to be making many mistakes at all. And JKS, he'll still be able to find that one. Electronic showing up, and he's deadly accurate. But m0NESY, he's up for the task. 3-on-3. NPL on the back, getting put to the test once again. And his crosshair was not ready for it. Follow-up headshot for m0NESY leaves s1mple down below, far away from the action.
Nervous, he didn't know where he should be looking. And WOXIC, he actually was able to take down that anchor. A lot more if they want to come back in this game.
They need 7 in a row. So yeah, Electronic out here in the yard. So close. He must be able to see just the elbow, and the crouch in is there. But NiKo just as accurate on the other side. G2 running out of time right here. They have a smoke still to try and see if they can block off something and go for the bomb plant. But s1mple, he's in all the right places at the moment. That's the smoke. Great use of it. WOXIC on the opening. Perfecto. Double spray down, maybe to try and save the day here for NaVi. If not for that, they might have already lost it here. 4 seconds left, and they can't see a thing. The bomb is going to get planted, even if s1mple comes in with the punishment afterwards. JKS now on his own to try and win this one for G2, and he can't get the job done. NPL, labored spray. Have to do is a little bit more, and we'll have done the comeback and the upset. And that's going to be fun when it gets there, if it does. They have to still win another 5 rounds in a row when NiKo running through with the AK. He's taking it upon himself to just try and see if he could close it right now. 31 kills on him, and the pressure is on for the B bomb site. No time wasted. Instant bomb plant, grenade on top of s1mple, and with JKS stabbing in the back with a MAC-10. That is absolutely lethal. What a call. G2 changing the formula and speeding up to that B bomb site, and NaVi were not ready.
No, the outside smokes worked out for him. Electronic couldn't repeat the success of prior rounds, just spamming them right through the smoke blindly. And now he's forced into such a tough situation, along with his partner in crime, Perfecto. They've done a great job clawing this one back, but it will not be enough. G2 close this out 16-10. So, oh no, sorry, it was actually the m0NESY smoke. The one he showed actually in the m0NESY zone.
It was. They don't have to worry about pit. They're going to be jumping into it. And there's the headshot. One from WOXIC, one from NiKo. And it will open up the bomb site. So yeah, even in a non-rifle round, that is still a really powerful smoke. Glad that we called that. Shout out to Danny's.
Framed his affinity for NiKo's play as the most aesthetically pleasing. It's a very good take as an analyst to make statements like that, because you can't really, no one can really argue with that.
True.
It's subjective in nature.
Could do something more. He's jumping up on the sandbags there. I don't know if he could see over them just yet, but... And it's dangerous for him to jump to look over. That could also obviously expose him to Electronic, so... just enough! I can't believe it.
I'm not even sure what he spotted there. Probably an arm, but that's actually going to activate G2. They're pressing into the bomb site now. NiKo finds the double entry off the back of the assist from WOXIC, and that's NaVi priced out of this round. Yeah, I'd love that from his perspective without X-Ray. I don't know how much he... let's see this. What?
I actually can't explain that.
I need his eyes and his settings in game, and I need his monitor settings on top of that. There's no way see that.
What kind of RAM is he using?
Yeah. Whatever printer cables he's got attached to his computer.
Source, Mahone was talking about the flashes you can throw into the pit right here. If one of those land, you might be in trouble. But before it even gets close, it's another flashbang and an MP9 that sets up a beautiful double for Electronic. And they take that all away from G2. They thought they were setting up on the B bomb side. In fact, they were being set up on instead over at Archway. That's a really cool play. MONESY and JKS 2 versus 4.
Electronic able to pick up 2, even with the weakened gun. Given that he was on the MP9, and now MONESY just wants to save this AWP into the next round. Come up with the perfect counter to that. 4-1. NaVi on the board.
And it's a little bit passive. This time, they're changing it into a 1-4 setup at the end of it. So this A-bomb site's about to be very well defended. And a slowdown from Bit with the kill. Simple takes one of them through the smoke. It's WOXİC to go down. So maybe there is a chance for a defense, even if NPL is tagged up. Bit, he's doing his best to play hide and seek down in the pit. And that'll do it. Very, very tricky to try and break their way through. No from, and they knew that there were 3 people on the other side of the smoke and banana. If you are close to A, maybe you pull the trigger and you say, fine. So that's maybe something else for G2 again in terms of the speed behind some of these calls. If you sense that there is this weakness, it's not going to be there forever. And I think NaVi made a good counter rotation coming out. Okay. Perfecto. And then Electronic playing the anti-flash position. It could be that there's going to be a flash from JKS. Oh, wow. Here we go. Let's see, Electronic pushing forward, and he's going to find WOXİC. I think JKS was down there, although he doesn't have a nade, so maybe not. Spray can't be continued, but Perfecto, he can't escape right now. Just a grenade, he still picks up one more kill, and that is huge. If not for that, it's a 2-on-2 with a likely afterplant, and now instead it's MONESY. We've seen him do some clutches before, but this one, 9 seconds, he has to go straight for the bomb plant. He doesn't even really try it. There we go. Now I think it's over. If they run him down, he cannot win the round. NPL will be the one to get rid of him. No bomb plant could be a problem, though. G2, they're in it for the banana control. Run through. Nico with the headshot on Electronic, and he nearly could have had Simple on top, it looked like. 30 seconds. Oh, the backup is miles away. No one's rotating out of B. It's just going to be down to this crossfire hold. NPL, it's a great start. That's all the attention, and that opens it up for Bit. So now they're just trading kills, and they might have done enough here. 18 seconds left. That is so scary, though. If that first kill doesn't go the way of NPL, then the rest of the site will very likely fall behind it. But NPL and Bit...
He's just getting shut down in most of these banana takes. It's been tough for them to find anything at all.
Oh, whoa. Leg shot, and MONESY will run him down. Bit, you can't go down. You have to stay alive. You're the only defender at the bomb site. This is critical. He's going to put out smoke behind him, but they're just coming for him. MONESY's stolen the AWP, and you'll find a kill on Electronic. Nico with the headshot. Bit is still fighting for the team inside, and finally, he is brought low. It's Perfecto now in a 1 versus 2, but so far, it's Nico that's paved the way with the deagle. Absolutely stealing it away. 1 leg shot, and then the running pistol coming out from MONESY. He steals the AWP, gets another one, and then Nico's there to follow it up. This is so disgusting, but at the same time, everything that G2 could have hoped for. After losing the economy, this is what they get.
Oh, wow. Nico is pre-firing around corners with a deagle, by the way. G2,
yeah.
They're going to be on such low time to try to close this one out.
What do they even do? You're absolutely right. Pretty petite, 26 seconds. Simple able to find WOXİC. They're going to try and improvise this into some sort of a B split. But they need to win this fight right now. And the crossfire setup here, maybe you check one of these angles. Surely you don't check both, especially when Electronic is this far forward. This is so well played. NaVi, they read what's coming, and they don't just passively wait by. They're not at the back of the B bomb site, hoping and praying and playing for time. They say, no, we're going to make sure there's 2 arms to this attack, and one of them is going to be dead before it even gets there. Time waiting in the middle, and NaVi have not given them any fights anywhere. We're under 40 seconds as they try to make their way through. They don't have a lot to work with here, so this will come down really to the entries. WOXİC's almost escaped through the smoke. MONESY goes down next, and Perfecto. It's a really important double kill, even if Nico finally finds that AWP shot all the way in the back, and they do have a... Oh, wait a minute! That's a nice shot. I was going to say they have a Molotov to get rid of him back here, but he actually finds another one, and the Molotov's not going to touch him. He's already moved out of there. 2-on-3. The flash is good. Stolen. Oh, they can't even get any rifles. That's the problem. If only Hunter could have got that, it would have been different, but...
They tested the strength of this B hold with a full-on exec, and this is one of those moments also for WOXİC where he's been calling a lot of A execs repeatedly, hasn't really gone too much so to the B hits, but now may recognize that this is a bomb site we can breach.
But here comes the real attack. 18 seconds left in Perfecto. He's calling. He's on the microphone right now saying, yeah, they're definitely coming. Down to 12 seconds. They can't waste any more time, G2, and they won't. JKS finds a second headshot, and this is a great 2-for-1 trade getting into it. Attempted retake there from s1mple, but that is blown up, and I'm a little bit surprised NaVi is still pushing for this. It seems like it's impossible. 2-on-4. They've been so selective in which fights and which afterplants they want to fight for, and this one they go for.
In a bit more precarious position than NaVi would have liked. Bits very close. Oh my, no. No way.
Do it. He's going to do it. He's already on it. He has the time for it. Wait, MONESY's turned around. He's looking for it. He has the right, and he saves the day. Oh.
Being licked by that Molotov, and there is a beautiful flash. No, Electronic doesn't commit to it, actually. Still recognizes his position, and somehow it's NPL that is able to find the kill. So Electronic pressured, but Perfecto is right there behind him too. And so he's standing his ground, and I think this might tip G2 off to the fact that this guy shouldn't be fighting right now. There's got to be, something's got to be up here.
Yeah. Yeah, they're calling a bit of a hold right now. Wait a minute, maybe not. Hunter's flashed his way through, and that's a god flash. Taking down Electronic, but there's still another player here, and they were not ready, at least not for him to be up that close. JKS is going to walk right into the shot, leaves WOXİC on his own. He'll get the kill, and at least could get the bomb plant. He goes straight for it. Duo to be up against a clutch of your WOXİC here. They don't have any nades, and neither does he. So it's all down to the mechanics at this point. s1mple trying to check all the angles. Getting shot in the back, though, and now the pressure is on Bit. He's going to kit, but I'm not sure that helps right now. He's just going to try and not fake it. He's going all in on this one. WOXİC hoping to jiggle it out, and in the last second, no! It was NaVi! He got the defuse anyway! It looked like it was on.
See him counting in his head, and no time to count now, though. What the? MONESY right through the side of that wall, and G2 are brute forcing their way into this bomb site with numbers, with impressive shots. This might be an 8th for them, but Electronic and Perfecto, not the best spy to get back in this, so G2 may have tipped the scales in their favor for this half.
Still a very impressive scoreline to get 8 in the opening half here on Inferno. I don't think they're going to be too sad about it. It could have been way more, but NaVi, I'm really impressed with how they managed to chill things out on Banana and never really... I mean, they tried their best to stop Nico. He's still top fragging on that side and in the server, but they've really cooled him down from what we saw on Nuke, and that in itself is impressive. Electronic, nice boost over, but it also reveals Perfecto. They know exactly where he is, and he's never going to be able to escape this one. Good headshot, 8-7 at the end of the first half. So 1 might not be enough here. It's a defuse, and straight up Banana comes the retake for G2. They're not slowing this down. Perfecto, though. Good Glock shot to bring down MONESY, and now they're getting a bit closer. WOXİC, he wanted that defuse, and now he's back in the second round here, or second half, to try and get some revenge. NPL, 1 versus 3, and WOXİC will hunt him down. Triple here for the Danish captain of the team.
Well played shots from WOXİC. Obviously, Nico with the fadeaway after that first kill, taking down s1mple, and G2 getting off to a nice start here. Love to see these from WOXÍC's perspective. All right. Charging on forward. I love that he's the first one in too, and he's still hitting the shots. That just makes everything so...
They're not going to have those, which is a bit of an issue. That's a CT side flash that came out to the corner of Arch.
Oh, wow.
20 seconds, and WOXÍC is pushing up. So is Nico. NaVi, they think they're about to attack the bomb site, but instead they are getting shot in the back, and Panic's going to be at an all-time high for NaVi right now. MONESY spraying them down, a triple on the young star. And Electronic, yeah, there's nothing they could do. They got absolutely caught with their pants down.
Just took so long to develop that play, NaVi. The flashes may not have been there, the mollies, everything that you need to have, you want to have a very clean route into the site. It kind of stopped them in their tracks. There was a little bit of counter utility there to G2's credit, but on top of that, I just love that WOXÍC takes command, just pushes down.
Repair a lot of these things with NPL. More time that he's going to be in the team, I'm sure the better it'll be. 18 seconds, good smoke, good flash out into that lane. And that's a long range for Nico, but he's still going to find a shot. Good trade as well. And this round is slowly just going to peter out for NaVi. Not much they could do. 12-7 is going to be the scoreline as s1mple's listening to the radio chatter a little bit.
Yeah, he's tuning in. But NPL didn't trust himself. That's worrying. And MONESY, he does. He definitely does. He's pushing on forward right there with Nico. MONESY wall banging s1mple out of the server, and Nico just keeps pushing. This guy does not care if you are set up. He doesn't care how many people you have towards Banana. Oh, the numbers are actually not here for G2.
Yeah.
That might be the saving grace for NaVi. It's a crossfire between just a couple players. Hunter and JKS, they got to hold on right now, and it looks like they'll be able to do so. JKS finds one, a second, and Electronic, he's already priced himself out of this round. 6 HP, not good enough to even hunt for the trade, and now G2 are able to find a 13th, but we do need to unpack that choice from NPL to not swing up from the pit in middle.
That's always something to worry about. You end the year really hot. Who knows what can happen, but this is still looking very promising. Hunter turned around for the flash in the middle, but with him and JKS on the other side, this is a three-way crossfire, four-way crossfire in fact, and it's blowing them up. Wallbang onto Bit to take him down, and Simple and Perfecto. How do you bring this one back? If G2 played disciplined here, then NaVi should not get back into this round.
And it actually feels like this team has really found their stride.
Wait a minute. There could be a way back, maybe. MONESY put to the test in the corner, and he couldn't get another shot off. 2-on-4 into a 2-on-2. As Perfecto and Simple will open it back up. They don't want to let go of this best of 3 yet. If they wanted to take a stand, then they can't really let G2 onto map point or series point. They really need the comeback right now. Hunter and Nico, she said the two cousins now circling the bomb site. Already a lot of time off the clock, but at least Nico does have a defuse kit, so there is maybe a chance to get the job done, but not when Simple's hitting the shot. And actually, Perfecto picked up the second AWP. Somehow they did anyway.
Yeah, I don't even think G2 didn't play discipline. They just missed the shots as the players were approaching them into that bomb site. Despite hitting all these blinders to start the round off, it was m0NESY who missed a couple here in the back of the site.
What could be 4 or 5 players doesn't make a lot of sense. m0NESY is going to be sneaking in, and if you catch the timing on Perfecto, that's a kill, but that should also be the springboard moment for the rest of NaVi to say, all right, let's just go. Electronic runs straight into it, and JKS, he wants to be the hero here. Falling back into the site, tapping away, and he does get the shot on Bit. That is an insane performance. I thought he was going to be dead right away. 2 versus 2 now, and he's actually bought away for G2 to maybe at least get close enough to try for the retake.
Yeah, they have a chance.
m0NESY and Nico. Yeah, they do. Bomb is only just planted. Simple, though. He seems to have got his hands on that AWP.
Upset, you got me, but he kept shooting. Somehow able to find the second there. And NaVi, they start behind versus G2 on Nuke. They did it again here on Inferno, but it does feel like once they get tested, once they get pushed into a corner, that's when they're most dangerous. But would have been nice to start making this comeback.
Yeah, this boost is usually good for the 1 kill, but when that many rifles are on the other side and all you have is the deagle inside, I don't think this crossfire should be enough to stop this at all. 30 seconds, a little bit of a smoke coming out. That's interesting, but they're going to find the kill immediately. The bomb, that's very awkward. I want a spray from Hunter as well. He takes down NPL, 20 seconds. And now it is a little bit more fun. G2 with a chance to steal this round away. They can get m0NESY and JKS into a position. There's a gap in the smoke. That's so strange. Simple. Nobody guarding him. That must have been called out. It feels like what could be a devastating mistake from NaVi. Electronic is now in the back here, and they know it as well. No grenades, but it doesn't matter. JKS has shown up to play in the game. He's got 17 kills.
So well. Even though WOXİC fell in the site, Hunter was able to recover beautifully.
I don't think Electronic was even peeking. I don't think he was even looking, as far as I could tell.
I don't think he could even necessarily cover him unless he's completely wide swung anyways. They're lined up with him.
Simple couldn't really have swung against that. He also steps on a grenade, so 4-on-5 to start the round with. Okay, fine. That's great. Take Nico down through the smoke and behind the wooden play back there. It's Electronic to go down next, and the pressure is on. Hunter here to help out, even as m0NESY will miss the shot. It's Simple and NPL, and they are not even aware. Hunter, that's a huge misstep. He walked right into it. Simple's creeping up. m0NESY's on the other side, and the timing betrays him. He's going to get dropped, and WOXİC, how much of a hero do you want to try and be here? They have a little bit of money, but maybe not quite enough. And NaVi are only going to be at 12. WOXİC's going to get close and hope that someone's going to make a mistake, but surely Simple's got this round on a tight leash. I'm sure that he's telling NPL, just don't get out of that pit. Just stay there for as long as you can. The bomb is way out in the open. He's going to try and underhand that smoke. They all train at the corner. Nice pre-fire. And he's quick with the spin. There's a chance now. But again, that bomb position is so dangerous. WOXİC, he has to hit this headshot right now. It has to be a one-click, and NPL's playing with him down there. Time is running out. And it's NPL to bring it down. And another round for NaVi, up to 12.
This has been a death sentence for G2. These setups have not held up.
No, they really haven't. And they know it as well. MONESY is going to be dropped. And now you got to wonder, NaVi, do they still want to go through with this? This is the best defended part of the map at the moment. 25 seconds. They are pushing through underneath NiKo. The flash is so good. It doesn't even matter. This is going to be overtime. JKS is way too far away. And NaVi, what a way to call themselves back into the second half. I'm really impressed. They made it work. Even though NiKo is playing super well at the moment, they found a way to shut it down.
JKS not going to find anything. Yes, NaVi might feel like there's some pressure towards CT, but it is in fact an A hit.
The time though, NaVi, this is getting really scary. 18 seconds, they're starting to make their way around the corner. No scope, okay. I'm worried for nothing. They blow it wide open. I was getting a little bit scared because you don't know, especially in overtime, there could be another grenade left. There could be a Molotov inside of the A-bomb.
Could be a fourth player there.
There could be a fourth player there even. They're going to be catching WOXİC as well. Why? Oh, they need something, but it's not going to be this round. Simple timing shot onto WOXİC.
In some of these rounds, seems like he's just getting exec on, having to rotate. Flashes in his face now. He's going to have to find something from this pit. Not the spot you usually want for an op, but with a boy of this much skill, maybe it'll work. First kill onto NPL. Smokes himself out, and actually a moment of hesitation for NaVi. Might not want to charge into the beast like this.
23 now. And the clock's running down low. JKS spotting it out, and that should be the call. NiKo's walking up the middle. He knows that this is coming towards the A-bomb side, so he's going to be here fast. And it doesn't stop Simple, though. He's going to take down JKS. MONESY, they're about to be right on top of him, and I think he realized, gets the flick onto Perfecto, and now pulls out the USP instead. 4 seconds. He takes down Electronic and leaves Simple all alone. Very low on health here. Molotov, I don't think is going to be saving, and the problem is, he just can't take a sustained fight. And Hunter, smartly on top of the box, is being read. Simple, he's one step ahead, and he needs one more headshot. That was nearly it. MONESY, he must be feeling the pressure. Simple just is not. Absolutely world class.
And then able to close it out versus MONESY. It felt like MONESY did enough. He was able to survive in that pit for so long, waited for the rotation, but Simple is just a master in these moments.
It is. This is one of those rounds earlier where they played slow and it backfired. This time, again, they're going very fast with it. Bit and NPL, they are alone, but they're still getting the job done somehow. 3 versus 5 and plenty of time, and the rotation is in. Already a 3-man switch from Banana into mid, and they're just getting picked apart. This is great. It's actually a bit of revenge from earlier where G2 had that same backstab onto NaVi.
The flank came about. NiKo, yeah, he's sitting in the library right now. He might get one off guard, but no, actually, NPL takes him down.
And NaVi bringing it into overtime. We'll see if they have what it takes. Actually, this could be a really sick timing. If they run down Simple, this defense might be done, but it's easier said than it actually is to do it at the moment. Nice crouch from Hunter will take down Simple, and alone inside of the bomb site. It's a solitary player from the NaVi side. Hunter, bit of a quiet game for him, but 2 kills in this round, looking for double overtime.
To get us to Mirage, it would be a miracle.
Yeah, alone against 3 people that are coming. He's isolated in the corner and instantly dropped. Hunter was absolutely sure he wanted to get the double overtime. Triple on him, 20 kills now, and they're going to go for the bomb plant, obviously. Perfecto and MPL, yeah, they're gonna swing for this one. They're so far away, even by the time. And there's 2 Molotovs. One of them just used one, MONESY, but they have the nades to slow this down. I don't know. G2 need to make a series of mistakes, probably, to allow Perfecto and MPL to get back into this round. A little bit of a peek. The timing is great, and NiKo will tap it away. It is Perfecto, the last one alive. G2, and this time at the hands of Hunter, getting the round and getting into double overtime. That must be a huge relief.
Wants to peek down mid. Early Banana pressure. NiKo naded down to 52. Has a gap right here with this smoke. This might actually catch them off guard. Electronic not actually aware of that. Okay, opener finally for G2 towards banana. Perfecto, okay, he's trying to get on top of these oranges, and Nico's reading that. He wants to keep pressing on forward. He's right there. Perfecto's butt to Nico, and s1mple, he's trying to collect the situation right now. There is no smoke for CT until now.
He actually legged him through anyway. It's so sick, he doesn't have to see anyone.
Oh.
Another leg shot coming through, and still no kills behind it. I love the fact that Nico, he jumped all the way up, getting close and personal to get that kill. Obviously, everyone was blind, but that is so sick. Nico, he really got shut down in regulation on banana. He could not find that kind of entry, but in double overtime, he is there. WOXİC, blind or not, he's going to get that kill. And finally, s1mple is there, but it is too late now. That bomb is so far ticked. It is a 2-on-3, and I think even s1mple has to admit this one's not going to be happening. They're hunting him down. They want to take that away. That's sufficient. Even if they lose a couple of more players at the end, it's not going to matter. First round of double OT goes to G2. What? The shadows might just be showing on the ground, and WOXİC can crouch in and get the job done.
Oh, he saw it.
He did it.
That was a pixel right there.
I'm pretty sure that he did. He's thinking about it. He's got to make sure no one else is nearby. There's the flash, and there's the setup. It's so sick. 3 versus 5 in the back of the bomb site. Electronic low from earlier. His earlier fight against WOXİC was a real issue. 27 seconds. So even if the bomb stops here, it should still be recoverable. Nico making sure the bit cannot join, and now Electronic, the hunt is on. WOXÍC continuing what he started. A triple kill here in double overtime. As s1mple is alone in a 1 versus 4. Might as well go for it, because it's going to switch half in a second.
That might be the craziest thing we see today.
I know.
WOXÍC just charging in to take banana control to find the opening kill. Their MONESY is flashing for WOXÍC to take top banana, and then he sneaks in, and then there's another flash to set up WOXÍC, and WOXÍC just kills s1mple. What a round!
They had finally broken G2, and it was going to be another one of these games to add to the long string of games that G2 have lost after being up so far. Nico winning the fight earlier against Perfecto, and if this could be how they start the year, if they can feel this kind of confidence, even being tested as hard as they have been, that's such an encouraging sign for G2. This is the kind of strength they need.
Oh, MONESY. Oh, what? A headshot through the wall?
No way.
No. Oh, no. s1mple didn't even get a chance in that one. This kid right here, MONESY, he'll continue to be tested. He doesn't have to see his opponents, Anders. He takes another life. And JK, yes, this is a freebie. Bit lurking out in desperation. 1 kill away. And G2, they have survived the storm. NPL, the rookie himself, trying to get his team back into this one, but it's hopeless. It's desperate. It's MONESY in the back of the site. He might get another blind kill right here in just a moment. But NPL is still pushing on forward, finds the tag, and the swing is there. Nico, G2, they weather the comeback from NaVi to take it in double overtime, 22-18.
How are you supposed to fight someone that you can't even turn the corner? You're just dead before...